What's going on, gamers? It's your boy PTK Bland back in the building with another weekly video. How is everybody feeling? I am coming to you live this Tuesday. How you guys feeling today? I hope it's a great start to the week for all of you fine men and women out there in the gaming community. First and foremost, I just want to say I have missed you guys so much. I know the podcast was supposed to go live last Saturday. I had a last minute family thing come up, so I do apologize for that, but we will definitely be making that up this week with an awesome podcast. I got a couple guests lined up, guys. I'm definitely going to continue to bring the heat, so if it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 2K subscribers. Drop a like on us as well. The like helps the video be seen, as well as come out and show your love for the Shop podcast every single Saturday, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Be there, be square. The most lit gaming podcast on the weekends, bar none. Facts. No debate about it, guys. So let's go ahead and dive into today's video. I'm no longer going to waste any more time, and I wanted to dive right into this, guys. So today, if you're looking at the thumbnail, we're talking about the Sony State of Play event, something that just went down yesterday. Now, this event came out of nowhere. Now, I didn't think anything was going to happen. I mean, there was some high expectations from some people, but in my just thought pattern, I'm like, they didn't really hype it up. It came out of nowhere just because it wasn't something that they talked about previously. It seemed like, let's go ahead and throw this together just to get some information out there. To me, that signified that because there was not a ton of marketing behind it and it was kind of left field. Generally, when Sony wants to make a preference or they want to make a big deal about an event or a game or a release or something specific, their marketing has been phenomenal. They put a full stress and weight behind what they're able to do generally when they want to market something, and they didn't really do anything for this, and it was just like a tweet. Hey, this State of Play event's coming out, and it's going to be on this day at this time. See you guys there. And it was just kind of random, so I didn't necessarily think anything crazy was going to be shown. Now, ultimately, guys, what this broke down was VR and a bunch of other random shit. 75% VR. Everything else was stuff we already knew about. No really new announcements on the Sony side of things, which is a little bit disappointing considering they have not done a PlayStation event. They're not going to be doing this year's E3. So that kind of tells me a couple things. One, PlayStation 4 is not a lot going on there. I'm sorry, I know that's kind of blunt, but there's not a ton going on. And another thing it tells me is that they're definitely winding down for the PS5 and what they're planning on next, because this event, it was fairly lackluster. I mean, they didn't necessarily even need to run this. Honestly, they could have just tweeted out this gradually throughout the day. It was mainly VR. I mean, you got a cool Iron Man VR, Five Nights at Freddy VR, Everybody's Golf, Trover Saves Uniworld, Rick and Morty's VR, No Man's Sky Beyond expansion. You got another Days Gone trailer, if that means anything. Days Gone is another game. One of their few exclusives that's coming out this year. Well, allegedly this year. We haven't got a hard date on it yet, or do we? I don't remember exactly, but there may be a hard date on that. Either way, it's another game that's coming out. Then a couple other small things. They talked about Crash Team Racing, so it wasn't really a ton of information. Some people went in thinking that this was going to be some huge E3-like show, and shout out to the boy Greg Miller. I know you're a PlayStation guy, but let's take a step back, brother, because you was overdoing it on Twitter with the mini E3 quote. I don't think that was a great quote, Greg. You could have kept that to yourself, buddy. That's overhyping at its finest. So shout out to you, Greg Miller. I appreciate you being excited, but let's go ahead and back off that mini E3 quote there. That's a little too much, bro. A little too much. This wasn't anything close. This wasn't even anything near E3. So I wouldn't even like to associate it with that. But either way, guys, that was my opinion on the show. I didn't really get excited for it. I didn't have a ton of hopes for the show either way. I mean, I was hoping maybe they would say something about maybe some games coming up, or give us another trailer for Death Stranding, or say something, maybe even a couple release dates would have been nice, but they didn't even do that. So ultimately, once again, if you're a PlayStation fan, it's something for you to look forward to, especially in the VR space. I'm not a hater of VR. It's definitely not for me, but there is a huge market out there potentially for VR. So if you're a fan of VR, this is definitely a big show for you, and keep the faith there on the VR front. But either way, let me know in the comment section what you guys think about this. Did you guys have high expectations going going into the State of Play event? Was that something that did you guys feel like me where you didn't really think there was going to be much shown? So let me know in the comment section. Once again, drop a like in the video, guys. I will definitely be bringing you guys another video probably Thursday, guys. Gonna let the news build up in the weekend. I'm probably gonna drop another video. Once again, the Shop Podcast, working on the guest this week, guys. It's gonna be another phenomenal show. Appreciate you guys showing support. Subscribe to the channel. Peace out.